We hopefully trying to find out some joint venture or offshore opportunities.
The project helped us to reach new market. We're now selling to 7 new boutiques across the US and Europe.
So if you put women aside or in the sidelines of trade, then obviously we are missing the point.
The one thing that globalization has taught us is that we are on this planet together. So we do have to have some shared values.
If we have this project and the program up and running, Curaçao will have more value. So for the farmers, that's employment, that's poverty reduction, that's a whole lot.
A joint agency of the World Trade Organization and the United Nations, the International Trade Center is the only international body that is wholly focused on increasing exports from developing and transition economy countries, leading to sustainable growth and wealth creation. ITC's technical assistance consists of a broad range of services, such as generating valuable trade intelligence, contributing to national export strategies, assisting with trade negotiations, connecting producers to international buyers, and bringing poor communities into global value chains. By transferring knowledge and skills that can be used and shared for years to come, ITC contributes to employment, entrepreneurial opportunity and income, enabling businesses to participate more fully in global trade.
ITC works to create a framework within which the private sector can actually grow and thrive in the export industry. In fact, we do this in a couple of ways. The first is to look at, with governments and other stakeholders, what are actually the barriers to trade and how can they make the right kinds of choices in order to make an environment which is conducive to export. The second way we look at it is about how do we provide and support trade support institutions to deliver services to the private sector that will help them to export better. The third way that we look at it is how to access markets, how to ensure that indeed you are producing products and services that are ready for the market and meet international standards. The fourth way we look at it is, of course, capacitating enterprises to actually go into those markets and to find partnerships in those markets. And the fifth thing that we do is try to build the level of equity in markets. And by doing this, we work mainly with women and with communities in order to ensure that they get connected to global supply chains.
ITC has also been instrumental in trying to help to protect the private sector from untoward and trade distorting activities. For example, in the area of non-tariff barriers, that the ITC has been working closely with us at UNCTAD and WTO to establish the kind of standard information on non-tariff barriers, which are not very much in existence these days. And I think this is really the strength of the ITC in being able to connect between both the public and the private worlds.
Et notamment en parlant aux producteurs, aux distributeurs, aux milieux d'affaires, alors que nous, OMC, dans notre interaction avec les pays qui négocient leur accession, nous avons essentiellement affaire au gouvernement. On a affaire aux autorités officielles. C'est pas ça qui compte à la fin. À la fin, ceux qui font du business, ceux qui font du commerce, c'est pas les gouvernements, c'est pas les pays, ce sont des opérateurs, ce sont des entrepreneurs. Et là, le Centre du commerce international a un avantage comparatif que nous n'avons pas.
ITC's mandate is informed by the United Nations Millennium Development Goals, in partnership with national, regional and international organizations. ITC harnesses the opportunities of global trade to alleviate poverty and ultimately improve social welfare. The International Trade Center. Export impact for good.